Attack on German Jews. Synopsis of the Night of Broken Glass. November 9th to the 10th, 1938, Germans torched the Jewish House of Prayer, vandalized homes, schools, as well as businesses. Almost 100 Jews were killed between the 2 days. Over 20,000 Jews were arrested, while others were killed on sight. The actions of Germans expressed a higher level of hatred towards the Jews. Germany killed 70,000 handicapped and mental patients, 10,000 homosexuals, and 200,000 gypsies. Over 15,000 Jews were rounded up by the police officers like animals and transferred to the camps. The Jewish children were put out of German schools. Jews were no longer allowed to hold a driver's license. They lost the option of owning a motor vehicle. Jews had limited access to public transportation and could no longer attend German theaters or movie cinemas. Adolf Hitler. He was a German Nazi leader who was one of the most powerful and infamous dictators. Jews were blamed for all of Germany's problems. Hitler and the Nazis' final solution was referred to as the Jewish problems. In this case, the Nazis murdered 6 million Jews. This became a systematic and purposeful destruction of racial, political, religious, and cultural groups. I believe what the Germans did was a hate crime, and no one should have had experienced such torture. Imagine being sent to concentration camps, being malnourished or killed on sight. The Germans were wrong, and the Jews had nothing to do with Germany's problems.
One way to his heart was to feed his anti-Semitism, and Joseph Goebbels, propaganda minister and hater of Jews, sought to do just that. Goebbels boasted that the Nazis had successfully managed to exclude Jews from German cultural life.
Wir haben ein deutsches Theater, einen deutschen Film, eine deutsche Presse, ein deutsches Schrifttum, eine deutsche bildende Kunst und einen deutschen Rundfunk. Der früher oft gegen uns vorgebrachte Einwand, es gäbe keine Möglichkeit, die Juden aus dem Kunst- und Kulturleben zu beseitigen, weil deren zu viele seien und wir die leeren Plätze nicht neu besetzen könnten, ist glänzend widerlegt worden.
In the autumn of 1938, Goebbels saw a chance to please Hitler more when he heard the news that Ernst von Rath, a German diplomat, had been assassinated in Paris by a young Jewish man, Herschel Grünspan, angry at how his family had been treated by the Nazis. The Nazi elite were in Munich for the anniversary of the beer hall putsch. Goebbels asked for Hitler's permission to let loose the stormtroopers in an act of vengeance against the innocent Jews of Germany. Hitler agreed, and so began Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass.
In the early hours of the morning, they sort of broke the front door down and started to smash the place up. A whole lot of stormtroopers. I mean, we had two lots. One lot just concentrated on smashing things up and left, and then a second lot arrived. We had 3 elderly ladies who were living on the first floor with us. One was sort of dragged out and beaten, and for no reason except she probably got in the way of something. And I was sort of knocked about and finally ended up in a cellar, which was where the kitchens were, and I was being in a back room there. I was being knocked about. When I came back, I went upstairs and found my father dying, dead. I tried as far as I could to artificial respiration, but I don't think I was very good at it in any case. I don't think, it was too late for that. I was absolutely in shock. It was beyond my comprehension. I didn't know the people, they didn't know me. They had no grudge against me or any. They were just people who had come to do whatever they thought they should do.
More than 800 Jews are known to have lost their lives as a result of Kristallnacht, and as many as 1,000 synagogues were destroyed.